He wants to see an unhinged political take. The ultimate source of political power is and always will be violence. The present administration should continue on its course. There's no choice but war. I say this out of sorrow. When must we delete them? Let's just zoom in on the individual who is saying this. Furry ears, pride flag, Ukraine flag. Is that supposed to be like the world? What? Just. Ever notice how it's the people who you know would not even be in the stack in the first place are wanting you to go fight wars for them? This is why I absolutely despise listening to anyone who says we should go to war with so-so or so-so. Because they're never going to be somebody who actually wants to do any fighting at all. It's always some weakling of some sort telling you to go to war without thinking they're going to fight them. Oh, what are you going to do? Load magazines? Be moral support? Let's look at what the guy said in his little screenshot for his Substack. Evil has come to America. The present administration is engaged in barbarism. Give me an example here, man. It has arbitrarily imprisoned its opponents. It's deporting a bunch of people. Revoked the visas of thousands of students. So, I've heard of this. I've not researched this. How many of these people are illegal? Impose taxes upon us without our consent. I mean, I don't consent to any taxes, but I mean, that's just par for the course. And seeks to destroy the institutions which oppose it. Well, I am against a lot of the institutions, so you know. Its leader has threatened those who produce unfavorable coverage and suggested that their licenses be revoked. Well, literally every political individual thinks it. Sometimes they say it behind closed doors, but Trump has such a big mouth he's going to say it out loud. That's actually my favorite thing about Trump. He doesn't have a filter. It has deprived us, in many cases, of trial by jury. It has subjugated us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and has... That's the end of it. That's the end of it. Now, this isn't so much a complaint about the left. And, you know, I can go on about that, but that's not what this channel is about. What this channel is about is, look at this individual. Let's take a look at their profile for a moment here. GMU Econ PhD student? I actually don't know what that is. I'm not so sure what's with the armadillo shells. Liberal. Okay, yeah, we can tell. Aspie. Nobody uses Asperger's anymore. They just straight up say autism. I post interesting papers. Michael Kremerstan. I don't even know what that is. I love optimal auction design. That actually sounds pretty cool. Spend more on drugs. Open borders now. Open borders, you say? Yeah, that's literally a good portion of our problems right there. I guarantee you this guy, he'd start putting his hand up like the bad mustache man if those open borders became a problem for him. I'm not going to do the motion because I have to upload this to YouTube. But the fact of the matter is, it's always these type of people who want to bring you to war. The people that you know are too weak to actually fight themselves, so they want other people to fight on their behalf. The people who always, you know, do all the saber rattling, they're always the people who've never actually seen anything or done anything difficult at all in their lives. How many of these people have actually seen combat? How many people of these people who always scream for this are the guys who have never seen any sort of violence in their life at all? How many of these people are the guys who have family members that come back with PTSD? No, because if they have military family, usually these are the same people whose military family never sees combat either, because their family have this weird idea. It's like, oh, I should just be a leader. I'm going to go to OCS because I don't want to actually see frontline combat. Now, before I go on a giant rant about how I feel about the current state of the U.S. military, I'm just going to say this. The people who do most of the saber rattling are always the people who are going to sit in the back and enjoy the show. Almost always. If you're going to ask people to stand in front and go to war, you should be the first one in the stack. Not. Bro literally has what appears to be furry ears. Furry ears. This is not someone who, I believe, has done anything hard in his life. I mean, I bet it'd be like Chris Chan, when it's like, oh, the hardest thing I've done in my life was I moved a doghouse in the back. It was so difficult. I'm sorry. You get to talk about war when you come back from it when you have PTSD. And trust me, I know a few things about PTSD. As far as I'm concerned, you don't get to talk about going to war unless you've seen people or done things that could lead to PTSD. You don't. You don't have an opinion on the matter because you don't know the full effect and how this goes down through generations. And trust me, look at my face and ask me if I know a few things about PTSD. Now, I am going to say this. I was never a soldier, but I've been places, and there's more than one ways to get that particular bit of trauma. And this guy, the hardest thing he's ever done in his life is try to figure out which hand to wipe with. Look at him. Look at him. Let's stand with Ukraine. Why are we standing with Ukraine? You probably don't even have an answer with that. Do ya? Russia's bad. Why is Russia bad? Please tell me why. Yeah, of course. But anyways, I'm going to end that on this, and I'm going to go back to teaching guys how to get laid, because, I mean, look at this mother. I despise people like this. I felt it necessary to talk about this, because we talk about, on this channel, people fixing their lives, and when you have people like this, he's just trying to turn you into more fuel for the fire, so that they can have some feel-good energy. Have a good one, guys. I'm gonna go back to teaching you guys how to get laid.
I had him locked till I broke the chain. Fool around, thought I'd dodge the pain. Now he's out there living so loud. Two sisters strutting, drawing a crowd. The goth's got breasts that stop the air. Big and bold, it's so unfair. He's got his sister switch, and I'm undone. Cheated first, now he's having fun. Glasses glinting, curves that crush my pride. Nerd and goth, there is wild ride. Oh, burned by the switch, I'm seething, I swear. Those breasts, those frames, they're my nightmare. The nerd's got glasses, thick and sharp, reflecting speed from her souped-up car. Those lenses flash, they cut me deep, a geeky glare that haunts my sleep. Then the goth, her chest a storm, large and lumen, breaking every norm. Thigh-highs climb the goth's pale skin, dark stockings taunting where I can't begin. The nerd's mind spins, a genius so high, intellect piercing, I can't deny. One's a temptress, legs wrapped in night, the other's a brain, outsmarting my fight. He's got his sister switch, and I'm undone. Cheated first, now he's having fun. Glasses glinting, curves that crush my pride. Nerd and goth, there is wild ride. Oh, burned by the switch, I'm seething, I swear. Those breasts, those frames, they're my nightmare. I slipped in shadows, thought I'd stay clean, but now those sisters steal the scene. Her glasses taunt, her thighs entice, her brain's a blade, my heart's the price. I played my hand, I rolled the dice. Now they flaunt it all, and I pay twice. He's got his sister switch, and I'm undone. Cheated first, now he's having fun. Glasses glinting, curves that crush my pride. Nerd and goth, there is wild ride. Oh, burned by the switch, I'm seething, I swear. Those breasts, those frames, they're my nightmare. Thigh-high's intellect, they're etched in my head. A cheater's curse, my heart's half dead. He's free with them while I just stare. Glasses and breasts, my losing affair.